So first, we would like to know about yourself because I know that the staff in our clinic know you because you visit us many times for for the treatment. But one more time, I would like to the people around the world know about you. Yeah, your name.
Wonderful.
Yeah, where you from.
Okay. Well, hello. I'm Fritz, and I'm from Canada. I live in Mexico, and we came here to Southeast Asia for a holiday. And we heard so much about Vietnam. That was one part that I hadn't seen. I've been to Thailand, but it was 8 years ago. And then we started looking around at some medical issues that my wife had. And then we were so amazed, the kindness of the people here. And then we said, I need some dental work too. I have had a broken tooth for a while, and my front teeth were starting to not look very good. I had biting problems, so I needed dental work. And I looked around, and I looked at a couple dental clinics from YouTube, and then I Googled. I saw Dr.Bao on Google.
Yeah.
And I thought, I should just walk in, make an appointment. And there was no appointment necessary. I sat there, filled out a form, and it was such a beautiful welcome. Right away, I was impressed by the fact that it was so clean and fresh looking. I'm a bit of a germophobic. When I see medical clinics and dental areas, I don't want to see people walk in and off the streets, and here you take your shoes off and everything's nice and clean. And when I saw the certificates on the wall, and you see the prices are clearly marked. For me, that's transparency, it's honesty, and that felt good. And they said, okay, you come in, and Dr. Bao himself actually did an evaluation. Actually, we did a wonderful first diagnosis based on the x-ray. And that was my first impression, saying, oh, they have some really nice top technically sound machines. Some machines that I didn't see back home in Canada.
Oh, really?
Now that was probably about, it was just before we went to Thailand. So I had crowns, gold crowns.
In Thailand?
No, in Canada.
Oh,
so this was about 10 years ago I had these crowns. They've been in there for a while. And, but my bite was starting to affect me. And that was my biggest concern. And Dr. Bao said, you're just a little bit away from the lower bite to hit the gum line of my upper teeth. He says, you could have some real serious problems. And he just explained it in such a nice way that I could understand that. So he went with a program, and I said, you can do that, which was actually to increase my teeth. I ended up with removing the crowns. I did 3 root canals, replaced 12 crowns. I have no implants, but he says if we didn't do this, maybe there would have been more serious problems. So I saw, when did I come here? It was January 26th, something like that.
Yes.
And I remember now, it was just before my 75th birthday. So now I had this, and I said, wow, this is great. The doctor says, your bone is good. Your teeth will outlast you now.
Yeah. So you have so many crowd here. Do you feel any uncomfortable during the tooth preparation?
I think it was the most pleasant experience. I did have other doctors' experiences too. And if I needed an injection, It was just the most comfortable, gentle experience. I didn't feel anything. And sometimes, on just the preparation, we did not need injections. She's just, I ended up with Dr. Luang,
Yeah.
and she is the best. Well, your staff, everybody, the dental assistants, I see that starting from the front. I get to know some of the names, and I still don't know how to pronounce them.
Yes, I can understand.
But the whole experience was painless. There were many times that she would adjust something with her drill, and she didn't need to inject. She asks all the time, any pain, and just the kindness with her dental assistant, to in a long procedure, I'm there in the chair for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
And they put little Vaseline on my lip, and you okay? Everything's just fine, and it was like just the most relaxing experience for me.
Do you feel sleepy during the process?
Yes, almost. Very comfortable. And then even when you're waiting here, sometimes they're very busy. I think they're busy for a good reason. Many people come, and now people ask me, where do you recommend? I recommend to everybody.
Yes, thank you so much.
At least come for a visit.
Yes.
And you will enjoy the reception you get here, the saltwater aquarium, and the music. Everything is a Zen experience. You will enjoy it.
Yes, I'm happy to hear that. So, did the result meet your expectation? We would like to hear your opinion about the dental work here.
Yes, it's beyond my expectation. I was certainly hoping that I could get my bite fixed and my broken tooth, but then when they came with the teeth, my original teeth, you can see sometimes, they look too white in the bottom, but I like that, but the bite is amazing.
Yes.
And that is what it's all about, is to be able to enjoy life. At my age, to still have a smile.
Yeah. Yes, it looked great. Yes, I can see from here. Yeah. And yes, we knew that you introduced our clinic to so many people, because we have met some people came here.
Oh, yes.
They mentioned you, and some of them I cannot remember. They just remember your name.
I see.
Yeah, and also Mr. Kennedy and Mrs. Kennedy
That's
also
right.
came here for treatment. We're happy to have many customers through our
Well,
clinic.
they see, and I like talking to people. I like to go to coffee, and it was one time my wife was doing a facial, which is another wonderful thing. The medical tourism is certainly part of coming to Vietnam.
Yes.
And people will do that. So I see old people, but then I was sitting there with some young people, and there was an American from he's from Denver, Colorado, and he's only here for a short time, and he hadn't been to a dentist in three years, but he just wanted a good cleaning. And he says, one tooth is bothering him, and I think there's an infection. And I says, well, why don't you get it checked? Well, I don't know anybody here. So I said, Dr. Bao is just, in fact, he was pretty close by. He was just in the coffee shop here. And I think when you can help people have a good experience, it makes me feel good.
Yes, that's make you will feel good if you
what you do here needs to be told to the world, I think. And I don't know how else I can say it except that I am blessed that I can talk to people, and I enjoy meeting people, and that helps.
I can see, yes. and I hope that in the future you can visit us again to
Yes.
check your teeth, check your crown and everything. Make sure that it's still fine. If anything needs to be fixed, we can do it next time. And then well, take care. We always welcome you. And yes, your wife come back here even
Yes.
when you don't do more treatment with us, but we would like to see you again just for recheck, regulatory check, and then cleaning. Yes, and we're happy for and for everything here. You being here today, you share your story with us, with our client, other client. Yes, and yes, thank you so much. You
I
did
thank
so
you.
great today.
It's been wonderful.
Yeah.
Come on.
Cảm ơn.